welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kisiwa and I share content on study abroad and scholarship opportunities. So if you are interested and you don't want to miss scholarship opportunities or updates, then click on the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. If this video was also helpful, then don't forget to like the video. So today we are going to another Canadian university which also offer low tuition fee, and they have scholarship, automatic scholarship both at the undergrad and the graduate level. So the university we'll be looking at is University of Saskatchewan, which is located in Saskatchewan, which is one of the provinces in Canada. Now, let's take a look at the programs at the undergrad level. So they have bachelor's degree program, diploma, certificate, and non-direct entry programs requiring previous university study to enter. Now, the list of these programs ranges from accounting through to theater. It's quite a lot of programs. I can't go through all of it. I'll leave links to the program in my description box, so kindly check them out. Okay. So these are the programs available for study. Now, kindly take note that some of these programs are diploma and certificate programs, so you check before you apply or you make inquiries about it. Now, in terms of scholarship, there is guaranteed entrance scholarship. So the scholarship value ranges from 3,000 to 500 Canadian dollars, depending on your high school results. Okay. Then we're moving straight to the international scholarship or scholarship available to international students. The first is the International Baccalaureate Excellence Award for international students, and the value is 20,000 Canadian dollars. Then there is the University of Saskatchewan International Excellence Award, which is 10,000 Canadian dollars, and it's an automatic scholarship as well. So it states here that international students will be considered automatically for these awards, which are based on academic achievement upon admission. Okay, so I've already talked about the International Baccalaureate Excellence Award. Um, then they also have the Canadian Curriculum Schools Award. So for international students graduating from an international non-domestic Canadian curriculum schools, they will be considered for this award, but they have to put through their application through the link here. And so once you do that, you will be considered for the scholarship. Then there is the Council of International School Award for international students entering undergraduate degree programs at the University of Saskatchewan who graduated from CIS member school. So if you know you graduated from a CIS member school, you can also put through your application for a 15,000 Canadian dollars scholarship through the link here. We also have the Maple Leaf International School Award, which values at 15,000 Canadian dollars. And this is for candidates for the Maple Leaf International School Award, who graduates from the Maple Leaf Educational System, International Non-Domestic Curriculum Schools. Okay. Now, those who are applying to the links here must apply before February 15th, and then submit the application by March 1st. Okay, so you start by February 15th or latest by February 15th, and you do your submission, you fill out and then submit the online application by March 1st. There are also scholarships for transfer students, and the value is also stated here. There are off-campus awards as well, so you can take a look. There are so many awards or scholarships here that you can explore. Now, moving away from that, let's take a look at the graduate program. So the graduate programs are also quite a number of programs that ranges from accounting through to writing. Okay, I'll leave link to this also in my description box. So if you are interested, then you should check it out. At the graduate level, they also have the master's, the PhD, and then the graduate certificate programs. Okay, now let's take a look at some of the programs and the scholarship available or the tuition fee you will be paying as an international student. The first program you're looking at is MSc Computer Science, and they also have Doctor of Philosophy under this faculty or this department. So the MSc program is a 2-year program, and the PhD is 4-year program. Now, it is not necessary to find a potential supervisor before you apply. However, you can list three preferred supervisors which you which can indicate an interest in working with those individuals. Okay, so no need to contact them. However, they have the names of the supervisors here and they have their research areas here. So you go through their research areas if you are interested, then you have to list their names in your application process. Okay, so in terms of tuition and funding, all applicants to computer science graduate program are automatically considered for financial support. Okay, now MSc students are normally funded at a rate of 21,500 Canadian dollars per year for 2 years of their program, and PhD students normally receive 24,500 for the first 4 years of their program. So that is it. Now, they only accept international graduate students for whom they can provide these fundings to. Your GPA should be at least 80% at the time of admission, and you have to maintain GPA of 75% for the duration of the funding period. Now, all things being equal, for whatever reasons you're not able to meet the criteria for you to be considered for a scholarship, that's an automatic scholarship, then as an international student, you'll be paying 11,097 Canadian dollars for the academic year as your tuition fee. For doctoral students, you will be paying, or PhD students, you will be paying 4,932 per year as your tuition fee. That is so cool. There are also students' fees here that you'll be paying per semester. Okay. Admission requirements is an English proficiency requirement, a cumulative weighted average of at least 70% in the last 2 years of study. That's your cumulative GPA should be at least 70% in the last 2 years of study. 4 year another degree, and then demonstrated ability for independent thought, advanced study, and research. Documents to be submitted are transcript, proof of English proficiency, curriculum vitae, research statement, and three recommendation. Okay, so yeah, that is it for computer science. The next program is MSc Marketing, which is a 2 year program and it is thesis or project. And you will be focusing on one of the topics here for your final research, and you also don't need to select a supervisor before you applied. Instead, in your first year, you do a study. Second year, you'll be matched with a supervisor. Now, in terms of funding, although there is no currently guaranteed funding for the marketing MSc program, qualifying students based on their academic records at the undergrad level will receive some scholarship up to 15,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, there may also be opportunity for students to receive remuneration from teaching courses over summer and providing teaching and research assistance to faculty. So this is also some form of funding, and there are also scholarships here as well. All things being equal, if you're not able to get a scholarship, you will be paying 5,225 Canadian dollars per term, and this program is in 3 terms, and so you'll be paying 5,625 by 3 for the whole 2 years program. Okay, so yeah, that is it. For admission requirements, you need GMAT score of 550 or GRE equivalent. Documents needed to be submitted are transcripts, proof of English proficiency if required, curriculum vitae or resume, statements or letter of intent, and recommendation letters as well. Okay, so that is it for this. Moving on, let's look at agricultural economics. So they offer MSc and then PhD with 2 years and 4 years respectively. They are all project or thesis based in this particular specialization or area of interest. Okay, now it's not necessary to find a potential supervisor before you begin. Now, in terms of funding, all students accepted will receive financial support from their supervisor's research fund. So when contacting a faculty about research project, ask them about funding. I think it is cool. So the minimum fund you're going to receive for the 2 years as an MSc student is 500 per year for your 2 years, and then for doctoral students or PhD students, you'll be receiving 22,000 Canadian dollars per year for 3 years. Okay, so that is it. Now, all things being equal, if you're not able to get funding, you will be paying 11,097 at the master's level and 4,932 at the PhD level for every academic year. Okay, now in every page I have opened, there are contact or email address you can reach out to make more inquiries about. Okay, so documents to be submitted are transcripts, proof of English proficiency if required, statement or letter of intent, a curriculum vitae or resume, and your GRE test. You also need three recommendation letters as well. So yeah. Now the last program we'll be looking at is Master of Arts in Economics, and the duration is between 1 to 2 years. It is also a project or thesis based program, and you'll be looking at areas around these regions or this specialization or these specialties. Okay. And in terms of funding, there are financial support in the form of scholarship, graduate teaching fellowships, and teaching and research assistantships are provided to a limited number of fully qualified graduate students on a competitive basis. There are also scholarships here, and we'll go through some of the scholarship before we end the video. Now, all things being equal, if you're not able to secure funding or scholarship, you'll be paying 11,097 at the MSc level for a year, and yeah, no PhD here, so yes, that is it. So admission requirements is GRE, English proficiency, 4 years ANA, minimum of 70 average in the last 2 years, in courses in advanced micro and macroeconomic theories, econometrics, and mathematical economics. So yeah, that is it. Documents to be submitted are transcript, proof of English proficiency if required, GRE, and recommendation letters. Okay, so yeah, all the emails and contacts are also here. You can also reach out to them. Okay, so before we end the video, I did mention that there are other scholarships aside the fundings which I mentioned in the various program at the graduate level. So let's take a look at some of those scholarships, okay, available to international students. And one is the Dean's Doctoral Scholars, and you will receive a scholarship value of 24,000 Canadian dollars per year for 2 years. And there is also the Teacher Scholar Doctoral Fellowship Award, which is 15,000 over 1 year plus sensational lecture stipends. Then there is the tri-agency funding. There are quite a lot of how do you call it, scholarship here, and there are also international partnership agreements with these countries. So if you are international students from any of these countries, you just click on the link and you get to know the benefits or the tuition waivers or any other scholarship available to you if you are from any of the um countries listed here. Also, there are bursaries for international students, and bursaries are usually grants given to students to assist them in their living and study in Canada. Now, you need not to pay back these grants, okay? That is what the bursaries are for. You don't pay them back, they are no loans. Okay, so this is basically all about today's video. Thank you so much if you have stayed till now. And don't forget to like the video. I mean, if you have watched till now, then obviously you're interested, and so you should like the video and you can share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed, please do well to hit on the subscribe button. Thank you so much and see you in my next video.